Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to tell you about all the Minecraft 1.19 news from the last week. So if you like this video, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one about Minecraft updates, currently 1.19 and the future for 1.20. And so quite a lot has happened in the last week. We have Minecraft 1.19.1 pre-release 6 and Minecraft 1.9.1 release candidate 2. So of course release candidate 1 already released quite a bit earlier, but then we went back to pre-releases to change some of the features of the chat preview and the reporting system. But now we have gotten our second release candidate released yesterday and the pre-release 6 released on Wednesday. So let's go through that one first. Then we'll go through release candidate 2 and then we'll go through what Mojang thinks about Minecraft NFTs. Ooh, exciting. So let's go through the pre-release first. So as I mentioned, the pre-release released on Wednesday and it has a couple changes here. So first of all, of course, any of the sculk blocks you can find in the deep dark all drop different amounts of XP. I believe the sculk block drops 1, the sculk sensor drops like 10 or something, and the sculk catalyst used to drop 20 XP in the previous versions, but now if you break this without Silk Touch in survival mode, you will just get 5 XP instead of 20. Here we can see that. We'll query ourselves and we'll see that we have points. 5 experience points. So breaking a sculk catalyst now only gives you 5 XP instead of 20. Then next, the colors of signing indicators for sending a message have been adjusted for improved accessibility. So that is these colors you can see on the left side of our screen. As you can see, all the system messages have a gray indicator like this. And when we are typing, we also see a blue indicator here. And so this blue indicator has replaced the green indicator we saw in previous versions. We can see that here as well. If you use the say command and then type in subscribe or something like that, we'll see that it turns orange for a little bit and it is blue when it is correct. So subscribe, there we go. It's blue in the end, but once you're typing, it's still orange. And so here we can also see the difference between using the execute command. For example, here I use the execute command to run the command say hi as myself, which means that we get a gray indicator there. And if I just do /say hi, then we don't get that indicator at the start. So we can distinguish between using the execute command and the player actually using the command itself, which is good to know. So then there's also been a technical change in pre-release 6. So if you don't know, it's possible to create clickable text in Minecraft. I've made a tutorial on how to do that. Link is in the top right of your screen. But if you click on the text, usually a command is run. But now any commands that send chat messages can't be used there anymore, except for the tell raw command. So /say and /message won't work if you click on the text in the chat. And there were also quite a lot of bug fixes in this pre-release. Most of these are to do with game crashes that were fixed, but there are some interesting ones there as well. So there's a couple of sounds that were accidentally making vibrations. For example, if anything else dropped wool or carpet items, that would generate vibrations, while when thrown by the player it wouldn't. That has been fixed. And player dropped items creating vibrations depends on you sneaking at the moment the item hits the ground instead of when you threw the item. So that means that if you're not sneaking and you throw an item and you sneak before it hits the ground, then the warden would be able to hear it, or the sculk sensor. But now the warden or the sculk sensor will only be able to not hear that sound if you sneak while you throw the item and not while it lands on the ground. And there were also a couple of bug fixes related to beds and sleeping while typing. So apparently it wasn't possible to type in the chat while you were sleeping when the chat preview was set to on send. And also the opacity you can see here with the chat box was actually rendering behind the leave bed button when sleeping in beds. So it was behind this button. And so that is pre-release 6. Then we'll move on to Minecraft 1.8.1 release candidate 2. And so in the patch notes for this release candidate, they also mentioned that they expect 1.9.1 to come out next week. So let's see if that is true this time. Of course, last time it took a little bit longer than a week, but I believe that this time they will release 1.9.1 pretty soon. And I'm interested to see if we get 1.9.2 afterwards, or if we directly move on to Minecraft 1.20. We'll have to wait and see. So this release candidate has 2 changes and 2 bug fixes. So first of all, the changes, the names of the chat preview options were tweaked. Okay, alright. And they added a warning toast when connecting to a server that doesn't enforce secure chat. So you'll just see a message pop up on the top right of your screen that says that the server doesn't enforce secure chat. And as for the bug fixes, there was a bug fix related to keybinds. So if you have a mouse with more than 8 buttons, which I've never seen that before, but if you have that, then the mouse buttons could actually switch over back to 1 if you restart the game. So that's been fixed, and debug messages in the game did not actually have a gray color indicator, and so debug messages are, for example, F3 plus B, that is, for example, showing hitboxes, but now we can see indeed it has a gray indicator at the start. This was not there in pre-release 6. And so that is all of the changes and bug fixes in 1.9.1 release candidate 2. Then as for NFTs, so Minecraft has issued a statement, I'll leave it linked in the description down below as well. There will not be creating and or endorsing NFTs in the future that are related to Minecraft skins, worlds and those types of things. And so we won't be seeing any Minecraft NFTs in the future, and so the ones that already exist also will be banned in the future as well. But if you want to know more about this, then read through the full article I link in the description down below, along with links to patch notes of pre-release 6 and release candidate 2 for Minecraft 1.90.1. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. I want to thank my tier 3 member, the Smikkelaar. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. But there we go, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So till then, bye bye!